Running inside, it's Barnes. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to it. Makes it past the marker. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Sutter. Quick strike complete. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. On the ground, it's Barnes. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Rushes on him. He's got him. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Steps away to find some room. Hit as he throws. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. A spectacular one-hand grab.
2 hands is coached. You know, 1 hand optional. What a great one-handed stat.
And the Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. It's complete on the right side. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. To the air, it's Sutter. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The run inside. It's Barnes. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Barnes. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown! First play of the drive, wants to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Guys, let's talk here for just a second about Missouri. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Under fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barnes. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense. The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Sutter. Going downfield for the big play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
Before this third down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Now the Tigers will use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going for it all. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Missouri! And they... They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Right on the money. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Throws for the tight end. Finds his man. It's Rock. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Barnes. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Sutter. Pressure coming. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play, because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Barnes.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on.
Here's a little room there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Sutter. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Bringing the heat. Turning it on. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go.
Touchdown, Tigers! Grab the short. This offense has it with really good field position. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barnes. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is... Pulls it and runs it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
That pass not close as he got drilled. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Handoff to the lone back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. There's some room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Complete to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The play action fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in 2nd and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
He's got it on the move. The big tight end was fighting for every... The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Running inside, it's Barnes. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Scanning the field, it's Sutter. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Barnes. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking down the middle. Got his man. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Tigers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Here's the heat. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got the quick pass. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Final finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The option, he'll keep it. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Sutter. Got his man. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barnes. Runs through the tackle. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's got it again. He's out past the 35. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Ben, thanks.
Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the 2nd half. The returner will field it and bring it back. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, it's been a defensive struggle so far in this game. In the 1st half, we saw that, and I guess the question is in the 2nd half, can these defenses keep it up? It looks like this one can. Getting a sack there on 2nd down, they're still playing with a tremendous sense of urgency.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Man, that is...
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Finds a man in the middle. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Sutter. Under fire. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Throwing right. Makes a connection. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this.
Caught, and he's got room. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
So first down will open up the final period. Motion from the wideout. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Off play action. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Sutter. Here comes the heat. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Slithers into space. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Stepping to the right. Had to get rid of it quickly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody.
Here come the Missouri Tigers, the offense ready to go to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Gets it out fast. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. Finds his big tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wideout trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they pop? Touchdown, Tiger! The sure hands in the end zone. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Offense gets set for 2nd down. Right back to the well. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Illinois uses its 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Snags it and he's open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, it's Barnes. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Timeout taken here by the Illini, and that is their third. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath.
Off the play fake on first down. On the run, still looking. Finds space on the right. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. And the Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Rushes on him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Holds it on the bootleg fake. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Reads it, fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. Trying to keep this drive alive. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Takes a handoff. It's Barnes. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback Keith. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field. Went after the quarterback right away.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Running inside. It's Barnes. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Grabs it in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Makes the catch, and he's free. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Missouri wants to go fast. Looking to throw, it's Sutter. He wants to take the top off. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Sutter. Right down the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Off play action on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get... He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And wings it incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Oh, man, another incomplete. They couldn't connect on that 57-yard field goal, and now they'll put it in play from the 40. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up where I can just make plays right behind them.
Under fire. He gets away. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Sutter. And that's incomplete, a defender all over. The run inside, it's Barnes. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. It's complete to the right. And he's knocked down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Works the middle of the field. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the chains, but there is a man still down on the field. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Snags it over the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's second and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Tigers. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
This game right now is hanging in the balance.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. To the air, it's Sutter. He's going to let it go. Snags it on the right. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Offense set on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Trying to run, it's Barnes. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. This defense getting the job. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two